If you're at all into credit cards, you've most likely already heard of the pretty famous Chase trifecta. And you might have already heard also of the American Express trifecta and even the lesser known Citi trifecta. But have you heard of the Delta credit card quadfecta? This is the stuff they don't want you to know about. This is the stuff Delta tries to keep from us. Rumor has it that if you can collect all 4 cards, Delta will actually have to pay you to take their flights, and they'll name a plane after you. I've been able to uncover how exactly you can get all 4 cards. I'm gonna try to go through that right now quickly, but I don't have a lot of time. See, the thing you have to do, someone's coming. Welcome to my channel. My name's Abram. I like to make videos about traveling for cheap or travel hacking. So if you're interested in that topic, please subscribe to my channel for more videos. And if this video brings you value, please leave a like, because that helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. This video, I'm gonna be talking about the 4 Delta SkyMiles credit cards. And while I can't promise Delta's gonna name a plane after you, these 4 cards do offer a lot of different value in a lot of different ways. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. The first of the 4 cards is the Delta SkyMiles Blue American Express card. This is a $0 annual fee card, and it's currently offering a 10,000 mile bonus after spending $500 in the first 3 months. So a pretty easy bonus to hit there. And the points guy values Delta points at 1.3 cents per point. So that bonus has a value of $130, somewhere around there. You'll get 2 miles back per dollar spent on dining, 2 miles back per dollar spent on Delta purchases, and 1 mile back per dollar spent on everything else. Some additional benefits of this card is you'll have no foreign transaction fees. You'll get 20% back on in-flight Delta purchases, excluding Wi-Fi, unfortunately. If you pay for a rental car with this card, you'll get car rental loss and damage insurance. You will get purchase protection, extended warranty, and access to the Global Assist hotline. The second of the 4 cards is the Delta SkyMiles Gold American Express card. This card has a $99 annual fee, but that annual fee is actually currently being waived for the first year. So right now, it's a $0 annual fee for the first year, $99 after that. The current bonus being offered is 70,000 points after spending $2,000 in the first 3 months. And again, with the points guy valuation, that has a cash ticket value of somewhere around $910. Now, the gold card has all the benefits that the blue card had, plus the following additional benefits. Along with getting 2 miles back per dollar on dining and Delta purchases, you're also gonna get 2 miles back per dollar on grocery stores and all US supermarkets. You're gonna get your first check bag for free. Now this is a perk where you can really start to get the money of your annual fee back. Delta charges $30 for your first check bag for a one-way trip, so $60 round trip. And one of the best parts about this perk is you can also get the check bags paid for first check bag for other members of your party if you pay for their ticket with this card. So say, for example, if you have a family of 4, everybody checks a bag round trip, that would be $240 in check bag fees that you'd get complimentary as a perk of this card. So you can really see how you can really get the money of your annual fee back if you're someone who checks a bag. The other additional perk is a $100 Delta flight credit that you can get every year after spending $10,000 in purchases on your card in a calendar year. So not a great return on spend there, but if it's a card that you're gonna be using and spending on, then there's an additional $100 that you can potentially get with this card. The third of the 4 cards is the Delta SkyMiles Platinum American Express card, and this card comes with an annual fee of $250. So this is where you start to get into that premium credit card range. This card is currently offering a 90,000 mile bonus after spending $3,000 in the first 3 months. And again, with that points guy valuation of 1.3 cents per point, this card has a cash value of somewhere around $1,170 when booking tickets. This card has all the same benefits of the gold card, excluding the $100 flight credit. The gold card is actually the only card with that benefit, but it has all the other benefits plus the following additional benefits. You'll get 3 times points back on Delta purchases, and you'll also get 3 times points back at hotels when you book directly with those hotels. This card also offers an annual companion certificate, good for a domestic cabin round trip ticket in the lower 48 United States. You may end up having to pay up to $80 in taxes and fees for that ticket, but this is a great way to start getting some of that annual fee back, because you should easily be able to get a ticket for free that's worth a few $100s with this perk. Also, it's important to note residents of Hawaii, Alaska, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands can use this if they originate in one of those places and the address on their Delta SkyMiles account is in one of those places. But for the rest of us, people that live in the lower 48 states, you can only use this to fly within the lower 48. You can't use this for flights to Alaska or Hawaii or something like that. This card also offers free credit for global entry or TSA pre-check, and also status boost. This card After spending $25,000 in a calendar year, you can get 10,000 medallion qualification miles that basically boost your way towards getting Delta, Silver, Gold, Platinum status. And you can actually do that 2 times per calendar year. The card also offers access to Delta Sky Club, but not free access. You still have to pay $39 per time you enter. So not really sure how good that perk is, but it does give you access. You also get trip delay insurance, cell phone insurance, and baggage insurance. The fourth and final SkyMiles card is the Delta SkyMiles Reserve American Express card. This is the most premium SkyMiles card offered, and it's currently offered at an annual fee of $550 per year. The current bonus being offered is 100,000 miles after spending $5,000 within the first 3 months. And again, with the Point Sky valuation, that has a cash value of around $1,300 when buying tickets. One of the neat things about this card is they have a special card design where the card is made of 25% metal from an old Boeing 747 aircraft. So that is pretty neat. It's not something I've ever seen before, and that is something you have the option of getting when you get this card. This card has all the same benefits of the Platinum, except where differences are that I will go into right now. The only points back you get on spending for this card is 3 times points back on Delta purchases and 1 times points back on all other purchases. That is a little disappointing. You don't get any 2 times back on dining or groceries or hotels or anything like that. But this card does have a lot of other additional benefits. You get a status boost with this card. It's similar to the Platinum, only it's just a little better. Every time you spend $30,000 in a calendar year on this card, you'll get 15,000 medallion qualification miles used towards Delta status. And you're allowed to do that up to 4 times per year. And that is actually enough if you spend that much to get it 4 times in a calendar year to get you Delta Gold status, which would probably start to get you some meaningful perks in the form of upgrades and things like that. You will get complimentary Delta Sky Club access, which is really a great perk. Delta Sky Clubs are one of the nicer sets of lounges, and there are quite a few of them throughout the United States. So that's something that I think most people would really enjoy that had this card. And you get complimentary access to the Centurion Lounge collection when you book Delta flights with this card. Some other benefits are you get a Delta Reserve Annual Companion Certificate, which is similar to the Platinum card, only this is the premium version, where it can also be used towards first class or Delta Comfort Plus tickets. You get upgrade priority, so people with higher medallion qualification miles, Delta status will get priority above you, but if there are upgrades available to Comfort Plus or first class or even Delta One, and people with higher status than you have already been upgraded, then you are eligible for upgrades just for having this card. You get trip delay insurance. The Platinum, I don't know if I mentioned, that gives you trip delay insurance after you've been delayed for 12 hours or more. This has a little bit better version where you only have to be delayed 6 hours to get that trip delay insurance. And this one also offers trip cancellation insurance. If for some reason, due to some storm system or weather or family emergency or something like that, your trip was canceled, you can get reimbursed for a lot of the expenses of your trip as a perk of this card. This card also offers premium Global Assist hotline. All the other cards offer a Global Assistance hotline, but this has a premium version. And honestly, I don't know a lot about what this means. There's not a lot of details that I found on Delta's website, but it seems like basically a helpline in the premium service potentially gives you more free benefits. It mentions that emergency medical transportation assistance may be provided at no cost, only if approved and coordinated by Premium Global Assist Hotline. So something you would use at a last resort if you got into some kind of legal or money or medical trouble while you were on your travels. So those are the 4 different Delta SkyMiles cards currently being offered, and that leads to the question of which of those 4 cards is the best value. And honestly, it's really gonna depend on the person, what kind of lifestyle you live, and how often and how you normally fly with Delta. If you're just getting the card for the first year for bonus harvesting, honestly, I would recommend the Delta SkyMiles Gold card, largely because that $99 annual fee is waived for the first year. So you get the 70,000 points and the free check bags for the first year for absolutely free, so you can't really go wrong with that. All the cards actually are going to be beneficial for the first year. The blue card will obviously provide value for people because it has that 10,000 mile points bonus at the beginning and a $0 annual fee. But for some people, that's not really going to be enough value to really bother with. For the Gold, Platinum, and Reserve cards, I think most people are going to really get their value from the free first checked bag, the annual companion certificate, and the lounge access. For the gold card with just the free checked bag perk, if you're somebody who flies 2 or 3 times per year and often checks a bag, but not really much more than that, that might be the best card for you. You'd spend less money paying the annual fee for that card than you would have already paid paying for your checked bags 2 or 3 times a year. So that's going to be a great card for you to have. If you're somebody that flies a little more often than that and can see yourself using the annual companion certificate every year, then that should be the best card for you. You should easily be able to get $200 or $300 worth of value out of that companion certificate. And if you check a few bags per year, you're getting $400 worth of value out of a $250 annual fee. So that would be the best card for you. If you're someone that often flies Delta Plus or first class or even Delta One and lounge access is important to you, then the Delta SkyMiles Reserve card is probably your best bet. If you're flying Comfort Plus or first class, you can obviously get a lot more value out of that companion certificate. You'll get more value out of the checked bag a few times a year, and you'll get value out of the lounge access, which if you were to buy outside of having the perk through the credit card would cost significantly more. You'd end up paying around as much as the annual fee of this card just for the lounge access alone. So those are the 4 cards. Those are the reasons why you might want to get each of those 4 cards, and that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you thought this information was useful, please leave a like on this video, and if you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.